There we go, that should work. Look at this, isn't it amazing? Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna eat. Oh shit. I hope none of you mind me eating. But I don't know. Maybe some of you like it. I don't flipping know. I like meat eating. So let's see. So 2 seconds. Hi everyone. Hi all 8 of you. God, I feel like listening to Munch Away could be really off-putting now that I listen to myself. But never mind. So I was walking along and then I was like, oh shit, I need something to model for Firestorm. I didn't think, oh shit, because I'm, as you know by now, I'm extremely polite. And I would never, ever have thoughts in swear words. But, yeah, I was like, oh dear, I've got to do something now. So I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know, I half wasn't going to like sketch something out. But I'm thinking it's going to be like, the thing will be sort of like exoskeleton. This will be like all gory. And, it'll have like a sort of shell. Hey man, how are you? Oh god, excuse me. Sorry. So today is actually not Concept Corner. It's mukbang with Peter. There we go. If any of you don't know what a mukbang is, or mukbang, I think it's like an Indonesian word or something, you should look it up. It's a whole rabbit hole on its own. It's a whole fucking YouTube rabbit hole, that. I feel like it's quite old-fashioned now. I don't know if people still watch that shit, but yeah, mukbang is like watching people eat with ASMR. God, this is disgusting. I'm going to lose half the subscribers at this rate. Yeah, technically I should like be looking for more like, I guess more kind of like silhouettes, but I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. So, well, excuse me, language again. Poor Mario, he has to bleep so much stuff out. He has to bleep so much shit out when he edits. Apologies, future Mario. Go on, let's do something like that. Let's just go for it. I might save that off as something. I need just like a folder somewhere that's just like junk. Just like junk. That'll do. My desktop is just like junk. Okay. So let's do some stuff. And yeah, no, I mean, I think arguably mukbanging is an art form. Arguably. How's the job, dude? How's it going? There we are. Thank you very much, Svetomir Georgiev. Amazing. Glad to hear it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is just break the proportions, right? I want them kind of square, a bit like a Titan. So I'm going to. That looks stupid, but that's what we're going to go with. Oh, good. Well, that won't take you too long. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I can't imagine it'll take you too long to learn the ropes. It's like reacquainting yourself with an old friend. Oh my god, what is going on here? Can you imagine if someone just walked in and they saw that? Like, what the hell is this? Why am I... It's not worthy of my attention. Okay, so... Oh, good. Good. That's exciting. You can tell us. You can tell us in a few years. Just gonna work very quickly here. Just gonna split master points. Now his arms. Oh, Kite Man. Oh, I know. I saw your thumbnail before me. I was like, I've not seen you in ages. Other Patricia. I'm gonna split his head off as well. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that, but that'll do. That'll do. Split hidden. Oh my god. It's almost like I planned that. Okay, so let's dynamesh and stop hitting something a bit so like shit. Again, no swearing, guys, no swearing. This is PG rated. Let's keep the stream G rated. I think you're allowed a few shits and fucks at PG level. Oh my god, it's got so many tabs. Jesus. Where did I put my reference sketch? I am just like giving off hot mess energy today. Where was it? That was it. Oh, for fuck. Yeah, sorry, okay. So let's get rid of Photoshop. Let's free up some memory. Let's open that with something else. Do you remember when Photoshop didn't use like all your CPU? Do you remember that day? Sorry, we're never going to get sponsored by Adobe at this rate. But it's true. I mean... okay. Right. So I'm just going to Dynamesh his Dynamesh him. Okay. So I'm going to just lay out his overall body shape. Okay. Mukbang. Remember mukbangs? Yes, yes, mukbangs. 1 F1 at PG-13. Okay. Okay. Hubers169. Who is that? Who is that? Pat seems very happy to see you. Therefore, everyone here is by extension happy to see you. I'm guessing some kind of VFX professional, but I'm not sure. Who could you be? Hubris. Hubris. Oh, that's too difficult, man. You're gonna have to give us a hand to identify you. Oh, okay. Do you work in VFX? Why is that neck off center? Does that look off center to you? You work in games. Oh, congratulations. Oh, well, that's very exciting. Well, thank you for joining. You joined us at a really bad time. Normally, the stuff I do is not this bad. Hold on. Let's reset some hotkeys. There we go. Split the parts. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Oh, interesting. Yes, exactly. If nothing else, go for a bold shape. Ba ba ba. Okay. So as I said, the idea behind this, a sort of prompt, if you will, it's like exoskeleton. So the bit in the middle, sort of funny shaped thing, is going to be all like bloody and weird. And then I'm going to put these, going to give them multiple arms with like spikes or something. So, yeah. To be fair, at this time of day, it normally ends up, ends up going horribly wrong. It does look a little bit, yeah, I don't know. I sort of think I always make stuff look a little bit goofy, if you ask me. But so far, only not many people sort of pick up on it. It's not intentional. I don't, I don't try and make things look goofy, but they just do. They just end up looking goofy. Okay. So I'm going to, do I like make that arm better or okay, Move it ever so slightly. Oh, no. Let's move it ever so slightly forward. And, oh God, it's so hot in here. So, it's become a running theme, hasn't it, this year? But it's pretty hot today. So I've picked the hottest day of the week to stream. Hot, hot, hot. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I don't want to tempt fate, but this this heat wave's not really. I don't think this is even really a heat wave compared to what we had earlier in the year. Not gonna lie. That means that probably got something horrific on the way later. I'm gonna try and pose it like so. Oh. I always hate it when you have a little bit that's unmasked. Okay, let's go. Let's go, go, go. Okay. Okay. I think his head. Oh, I'm glitching. Why am I glitching? It's not even that hot. I swear I'm glitching. I did this. Oh, no, I'm not. No, okay, cool. I don't... What, you mean weather-wise? I feel like something's brewing. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I feel like I've moved this off-centre. Does that look off-centre to you? That is not fucking centered. I'm going mad here. Does that head does not look centered? Oh well, I guess maybe it does. Oh, this is the last time I use this. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with this head. So do you know what I love to do? I just love to do that. Oh, I like that. You know, I actually kind of like that. That is actually a joke. I swear I've used that as a face before. I've just like inflated a face, and I've sort of gone with it. Oh God, you see, this is a nice thing about ZBrush. You can do all kinds of weird shit, and it just sort of works. See, that would work. I feel like that kind of works, but we're not going to go with that. I know I'm a spoil sport. I like that though. Let's just erase him. Let's erase his face. See, what other program can you erase someone's face? So what I mean. What other program allows you to do that? I'm going to get rid of his ear as well because I can't sculpt them. Oh. You know what? Maybe I've been influenced by the Cyclops in the Odyssey. I thought that was nicely done. That, especially because it was all like lopsided, and then when it turns sideways and turns its head sideways, it all came the right way up. So maybe that's kind of good. Okay, let's give myself a little bit more resolution. Oh, thank you for following Lux de Turner. Got Latin. We're Latin here today. Do I have any Spanish speakers in here again? I haven't watched it. Would you recommend it? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Oh, shut up. Oh, it's because it's... I wasn't telling you to shut up. I was telling ZBrush to shut up. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Why is it? Mummy, why is it not working? So theirs or something. Oh no, it was fine. It's fine. So it's just me. Yeah, I'd recommend it. I mean, are you a fan of Nolan's other work? It is looking a bit like it, to be fair. Everyone is kind of like, because I was at a networking event at the weekend, you know, networking. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I've never been to an event before where I don't know anyone and come away like enjoying it, and I did. So, yay me. But anyway, yeah. Someone was talking about how is it, you know, why you like stealth drop in your career. And I think it's like a weird thing to do. It's a fucking weird thing to do to just name drop everything that you've worked on. But speaking of Nolan, I have worked on 3 Nolan films. I worked on The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight was my first Nolan film. And then I worked on Inception, which was a lot of fun. I always say that was the most fun I had on a VFX production. And then I worked on The Dark Knight Rises. Absolutely. That's what I always say. Like, he would not be directing The Odyssey if it wasn't for me. You know, he rang me up and said, Peter, I randomly stood 3 meters from you on the set of Inception. I didn't say a word to you, 16 years ago. But could you please tell me what to work on next? And I said, well, maybe you should make that version of the Odyssey that you always wanted to make. And he did. And obviously, because it's doing really well, I assume, he's given me lots of money. So, you know, sometimes things just work out. Sometimes things just work out, you know, just how they're meant to, you know. Like, you know, you think someone's just walked past you and ignored you, but actually, without knowing, you have changed the course of cinema history. And, you know, I just want you all to believe that you have that power, right? Like, you can stand in the vicinity of Christopher Nolan just once, and you can, you know, you can make the Odyssey by proxy. That is a true story. Though I did stand next to him. I didn't stand next. No, he was across. It was a few meters from me. I did see Ellen Page though, back when she was Ellen, or back when he was Ellen. So I saw Ellen Page, and I saw Cillian Murphy. I can't remember if I saw Cillian Murphy or not. I have a feeling I saw Cillian Murphy, but I don't think I did. I think I'm making that shit up. I definitely saw Joseph Gordon-Levitt, because he sat opposite us in the cafeteria, and we saw him doing some stunts as well, which was really cool. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. But yeah. No, that was a lot of fun. It's just one day, but you know, it's not often you get to go to a film set. I still talk about it to this day when I go do speeches or lectures at, you know, universities or whatever. Yeah, I always tell the stories. I always tell stories of I always tell everyone about when I visited the set well, I don't tell anyone anything because I've forgotten how to talk. I always tell people about visiting the set of Inception because it was a lot of fun. Oh, it's cool to visit a film set. I also visited the set of The Prisoner of Azkaban, but that was before I worked on. That was before I worked in film. Yeah, that was before I worked in film. That was just because my mum knew someone. And he was like, oh, why didn't you go to, why didn't you come visit the set of Harry Potter? And, yeah, it was quite cool. It was sort of like quite a sort of gruff buildery type guy. And it was like, oh, you want to come see Harry Potter? And, yeah, I was like, yeah, why the fuck not? And, yeah, so I did. And you know what? It was so long ago, I wasn't sure which one it was, but then I remembered when we were driving out of the, we were driving on the old runway because it was filmed at Leavesden Studios, which used to be an airfield, I think, which has in common with Cardington, which is where Nolan filmed Inception and Batman and all that. But anyway, what was I going to say? It's like Pale Man. I think Pale Man's got sort of like ribs like this. Let me just check. Oh no, it's different. Oh my god, check me out. Look, if you Google Pale Man, I come up. Look at that. Look, that's me. I'm usurping Guillermo del Toro. Or whoever designed this. It was awesome. Yeah. Oh well. I don't know. I feel like there's only one Pale Man. Although I did name him Pale Man. So, my fault. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I always felt like the internet hated me. So, it's nice when stuff... Well, obviously, I single-handedly was responsible for all VFX from like 2007 until 2020. Me and Pat, obviously. So like Pat was like maybe like 20%. Nah. I mean, I don't really think I was very well suited to be a VFX artist. I do that thing where I don't think I was very good at it. But then I must have been alright with it, because I did alright. Sorry, I hope I'm not revealing too much. But it's always like, a company is not going to promote you out of charity, right, or ask you back out of charity. So they must have thought it was worth, like... Yeah, but I honestly think I was a little bit shite at my job. But, hey. But there you go. Everyone's got imposter syndrome. So if you're like, oh, I'll just grow out of my imposter syndrome. No, you don't. No. I was just telling us about how... I was just telling Mr. Hubris here about how we basically were the VFX industry during the 2010s. And if anyone has any opinions to the contrary, prove it. Prove that we weren't, right? Yeah, but Pat, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know that, do they? We can just pretend that we did. We can just pretend that we ran DNEG. It's true though. It's true though. We didn't meet until well, we've never met in real life. We've never met in real life. See, well, see, that's a little bit further than that's not quite the same as not meeting. But yeah, secret lovers for years. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? You know, because the rest of the story is so plausible. You know, the rest of the story is so plausible. So why the hell not? Why the hell not? You know, every good story needs a romance, or a bromance in this case. Exactly. Exactly. You know, that's what happens. That's what happens in VFX, right? Like, they're like, no, you've got to get this finished for tomorrow or the world will end. So they literally lock you in the building and make you work like 17-hour days. And so, you know, when nothing's rendering and you've not had a shower in like 3 days and you're really grumpy because your renders keep failing, you know, that is when you just look across the computer lab and you're like, wow, I think I love you, Pat. You know, and you know, I just think, you know, the working conditions in the VFX industry, I mean, you know, like how many like toxic romances have come out of that, you know, just being forced together with the same people for like 18 hours a day. Absolutely. I mean, you've not heard the half of it. You've not heard the half of it. There are some very, very raunchy rumours going around. It's really funny, you know, because some of them we all know, right? But then some are like new. I was like, oh, I didn't know that one. That's a bit spicy, isn't it? That's a bit spicy. That's like, there could be an HBO show about this. Exactly. So, yeah, happy days. I mean, who didn't fall in love? Yeah, in fact, sadly, I think the opposite is true. So I know of at least one case where a marriage was actually broken up because of the pressures of the industry, and that's just one I know about. So I imagine it's not good. It's not good, guys. Set yourself boundaries, right? Set yourself some boundaries of your work-life balance. Honestly, I didn't mind doing the odd late night now and then, or the odd weekend. You know, it's actually kind of cool. I think when you're young, it's different. I think when, you know, now I'm older, I think I'd be less inclined to give a fuck. But, you know, if you know what you're getting into, right, and you're sort of, you know, you're enjoying the work, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with working late. You know, just realise that the company doesn't really give a fuck if you're, you know, if you don't have a life, right? And make sure you're getting some benefit out of it. You know, make sure you're getting paid well, and make sure that you, you know, that you're enjoying the work, right? That it's sort of where you would be, right? Then, you know, like I think some days I do more than 8 hours. Yeah, I think, yeah, you know, just remember that your career is for you. Don't do it out of some misguided obligation to the company, right? Because the company don't give no shits. Anyway. So I feel like my old anatomy teacher would tell me off for this sculpt, but what of it? What of it? Oh, thank you, man. Lux de Eterna. Yeah. Interesting in a good way. Oh, let's see if I can just grab this. Oh. Let's leave him. Let's leave him. Yeah, let's leave him mouth shut, I reckon. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Interest is what I'm going for, so that's good to know. It's got long arms. I'm not sure if I intended it to be like that in the first place, but there we go. Okay. So I wanted him spiky. Let's see where this takes us. Ah! Lux Eterna. That is an interesting name. Eternal Light. Very good. So if anyone wanted to see, actually I need to see. Here we are. It's the mukbang monster. Oh god, it's actually not far off. Of course this is all open to change, right, but it could be something like that. Okay. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm very predictable. Very predictable in my horror creature-ness. The theme is sort of like exoskeleton. So it's a bit too much. So the theme is going to be like an exoskeleton. And then all this stuff's going to be all dark and bloody. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be so pretty. We're all just going to love it. And like, that's like... Oh, you can't see colours well. Are you colourblind? Yeah, you're colourblind. So am I. I'm good company. It's gonna be like the colourblind crew. But yeah, I'm red-green colourblind. Oh. Yeah, I know the pain. Yeah, did I not tell you? I feel like everyone finds out eventually. It looks like it looks a bit like Wallace and Gromit. If you know what I mean. Yeah, yeah, I'm colourblind. Oh well, I know. I think that looks a bit shit, but let's go with it. Let's see what happens. Well, I know. If any of you know Frank Besançon, he is colourblind. JP Target is colourblind. If any of you know him. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I mean Frank has a lot of like really strong reds in his work. So it's like if you can't see the subtle reds, like just turn it up. Just turn them up. I know there are things that you can do to help, for sure. But it's that simultaneous contrast that fucks you up. Yeah, like you know when you can't see when colours look different depending on what colours are next to them. So that I had to like learn. Fresno Nightcrawler. Actually, it looks like pasta, doesn't it? I'm not sure I like it, but like I said, let's go with it. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. Yeah, no, you're right, yeah. Oh. Isn't that adorable? Oh, maybe we should make that. Oh, look, that's cool. Looks like a bird. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like these things, guys. I think they look like pasta. But let's just continue. Let's just continue. It's very sweet. I feel like even if I saw that on a dark street at night, I was like, oh, so adorable. How does it kill you though? Does it just kick you in the face? It is very sweet. It's very adorable. They just exist and walk around. Yeah. I wish I could do that. Just exist and walk around. That's kind of what I do when it's really, really hot. I just like, it's too hot to do anything, so I just walk around. I think generally my work's not super spiky. So I guess let's go into some new territory here. Why didn't that Dynamesh? Oh, my Dynamesh just randomly turns off. Oh wow. Yeah, I've got a friend who was really. I've got a friend who's really into Nomad. You know, and it's kind of ZBrush's fault because they the customer service was so bad and so like pedantic that he was just like, fuck this, and just started using Nomad instead. It kind of makes more sense for him because he works a lot on iPad, you know, because he's often on the go, so it kind of makes a lot of sense for him to work on his iPad. But yeah, it's and how do you find it? Do you miss anything about ZBrush or not really? Still don't know about those spikes. Really don't. Oh. Well, I might do that. I mean, I got ZBrush cheap for the year on the sale that they had recently, but I might be going like fully self-employed. So I don't know, like long term, I might change that, but I don't know. Ass backwards. I like that. Yeah, I don't know about these spikes, man. What do you guys think about the spikes? Okay. I'll have to try that further. I'll have to try it for further then, because I've not really added that to my workflow. I don't mind this now. I think that's kind of cool. These spikes. Let me try. Let me take them away. I think they just need truncating. So let's try that. I know it's just random. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, that wasn't unlike the vibe I was going for. Okay. Okay, fine. You, then they stay. Okay. I'm going to go start making a cup of tea. I think I might multitask, you know, rather than just stopping the session, because it's run up and down the stairs. So, you might just see me abandon the desk and I'll come back. Sorry, I put some like collagen in here. That's why I'm smelling it, because it kind of tastes a little bit weird. But yeah, hopefully that's gone now. But that collagen scent has gone now. Yeah. Let's see. It's like a dog. Curve controls and making fun. Oh my god, it's hot in here. Oh yeah, hey everyone, hope you're admiring the ZBrush Central's top row. God, I look like such a slob in my sportswear. Oh, spicy. Okay. Let's see what my sketch said. Okay, yeah, so I've got these plates. Oh, so I've got Sculptris Pro. Did I ever switch up just for fun? Not really. Why? What would you switch it to? Do you not like matte cap grey? What do you normally sculpt in? What would you switch it to right now if you could reach into the screen and go? Ugh! I think it's solid. I think it's solid. I'm just like glad to be past that stage where you always like switch the material around to make it look good because your sculpt was bad, right? I was just like, oh, it would look good if I could just find the right shader, and then I used to cycle through all of them to try and find one. At least that was my experience. Oh, let's turn this Sculptris Pro off. It's annoying me. Oh wow! Oh god! Oh, that's interesting. No, turn off, please. There we go. ZBrush modeling cloud, my choice. Is it on here? I have to download it. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, I think I'd just stick with that. Anything else, my brain can't cope with it. ZBrush. Shout out to ZBrush. I could try that for next time. And try it for next time. Ah. See, I don't do that because I'm inconsiderate. But yeah, that'd probably be good. I mean, it's all about the user experience, is it not? I mean, you know, because I don't think I really use that much advanced stuff in ZBrush, to be honest. I've been wondering if I could switch over to Nomad. You know, and here's a revolutionary idea, like own the software that you've paid for. What about that, right? You buy something and then you like own it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, right? Oh, that's funny. I know. Yeah. Let's not ask too much, right? Like, yeah. Well, you know, it's worth it because every time Photoshop updates, I'm just like, oh my God, how did I live without that? You know, how did I manage without it, you know, like, stuttering every time I color pick? You know, that is, you know, if that's not a step in the right direction, I don't know what is. You know, having a piece of software run worse on better hardware. I mean, if that's not worth paying for, what is? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've been hearing nice things about Marmoset. I do need to try it. I didn't take enough advantage of my free trial. I did that thing where you buy a free trial and then forget about it for a month and it's like, oh shit, I've not got much left on my free trial. So that fucking sucks. But yeah, I definitely get it again. It's not super expensive and it's... I keep hearing good things. I keep hearing good things from people. So... go for it, man. Looks like a lot of fun, that. I don't know, whenever I hear Marvelous Designer, I always think it sounds really Asian. Marvelous Designer. Sorry, I'm probably going to get cancelled now. Oh dear, this should probably be separate, right? Might separate this bit out. Yeah, that's not too bad. think I've gone in a bit too hard with the details here first. Not super happy with the gesture. I'll do that later, I think. Guess if he's a crab man, he should have pincers, shouldn't he? Okay. Oh. Oh my god, where's my Z-sphere gone? There we go. I lost my ball. Oh dear. Some people are so immature. So immature. Should use the hotkeys. I'm really bad at that. Really bad at using hotkeys. Really bad at setting them up. There we go, Pete. That was much quicker. Oh. And what gesture are you going to have? Something like that. Who immature? I just came back. Me. Me, I'm immature. Just had an idea as well. Just to cover up this guy's modesty. I kind of liked when I accidentally dropped the Z-sphere in there. I kind of liked how that looks. Just in a sort of weird way. Looks kind of uncomfortable. Yeah. Je ne sais quoi. Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? In Papua New Guinea, the male members of certain tribes, they wear tubes on their bits. And that's kind of what it reminds me of. I'm not going to Google it here because we're not that sort of stream, but that's what it reminds me of. I don't know. I feel like we should just leave his body hollow. It looks weird to have it hollow as well, but I think that kind of works all right. Just trying to think what to do with this. There we go. Oh yeah, I need to make my cup of tea. I need to make my cup of tea. I need to make my cuppa. You know, I'm starting a lot of sculpts lately and not finishing anything. So I should finish this at some stage. Oof, gold. I'll show you what else I'm working on just for a second. Actually, let me save this. Let me save this. If I was to lose an hour of work, I'll be fuming. I'll be fuming. I'll be like, no! Okay. Firestorm bug. Rail set brush. Just save it. Probably have to rename it. So this is what I've been working on so far. Yeah, actually, doesn't work. Yeah, could look worse. Could look worse. There you go. Go get better acquainted while I make the tea. I might do a little bit on him actually. Now that he's up. Now that he's up. Bye. Bye. Oh my god, it's so hot. Like, you just come up the stairs and you can feel the heat coming at you. So I told you I bought drinks. I told you it was a mukbang. Oh, I wish I did that. Well done, Javier Bender. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh. I might do like 10 minutes on him. Or I might not. I was working on him earlier today and I think I got fed up. So, maybe not. Oh, God, I just can't be fucked with this sort of leg anatomy. I'm not even really sure it matters. To be honest, I'm not really sure that it matters that I get the leg anatomy correct. Let's sort this out. I like that, but happily surprised. Because if you're a monster, why can't you be happy? Oh. I feel like, honestly, he'd be enough to paint right now. You know, because a lot of stuff you can sort of fix afterwards. Like the feet. Can anyone tell that I don't want to sculpt his feet? Oh, we've got such cheery music for such dark subject matter. I always found this a little bit of an awkward bit. What's it, glute medius coming down to great trochanter there. I just find that a really weird bit of the anatomy. I do just think that it doesn't really matter here. I don't think it really matters. It looks weird, but then he looks weird. So if we're just being weird, what's it matter? Although I feel like I need to do an anatomy study. You know, because of my flagrant disregard for anatomy here. I don't know. I don't think it's too bad, but you get an anatomy pedant on your back and it's like, does he need more polygons? Does he need more polygons? I think he needs more polygons. At least this bit of him does. Oh. There we are. It's got very dainty little feet. Sorry, got my tea finally. Don't normally drink tea this late. Hopefully I don't get, you know, hopefully I don't get yeah, hopefully I don't get kept awake. Ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom. God, I really need to have a go at his legs, don't I? Just give me a second. Yeah, let's take a look at the front here. Yeah, that should be. I should see something there, something there. Something like that. So I don't massively need to sculpt all of this. I'm not just doing a sort of curiosity. Just trying to revise little bits of anatomy. I'm just trying to get it vaguely sort of correct before I move on. I think Bridgman always used to emphasise that gap, that sort of change there. Yeah. Sort of thing, close enough. If I get something in there, can always just change the proportions in Photoshop afterwards when I paint it. Looks strange. It looks strange. I don't like it. Don't like it. Oh well, like I said, whatever. Whatever. Let's get on with our lives, shall we? Oh, dear, that's horrific. That's terrible. Look at that side gesture there. Like I said, I'm not sure how much it matters. Sadly. I'm not sure how much it matters. Does it matter to you though, Peter? And that's the importance of like going around your sculpt, isn't it? Because like you can work on one angle that looks fine, and so you go around, it's like, what is that? Like I said, I'm not gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna be careful because I don't think that matters. I think from there you don't really notice how guff it looks from that side. Right. I think that'll be fine. I think I can also paint his feet in. That's what I've done in the past, is that when I can't do the feet properly, I'm just like, fuck it, and I'll paint them in afterwards. Oh, so let us keep going. Just trying to think what I'm going to see from what angles. I might see a little bit of tricep. I should probably do that up a bit. So let's give him a little bit more tricep. Just notably put in the head of the tricep. Short head of the tricep. Again, if I get a bulge in sort of roughly right place, I can always just like get it afterwards. Zap in Photoshop afterwards. Oh, it's decent. This is too big, but he's a bit of a freak anyway. Okay, what are the layouts of the extensor muscles of the forearm? And answers on a postcard, please. I don't feel like I'm too far off, but... Oh, come on, I need a right angle. Everyone's holding their arms at precisely the wrong angle. Maybe it doesn't matter. From what I can see, and I can't see very well, looks like all I need to do is that. I feel like it needs that. And then I think I've just sort of not done the ulna very well. So let's just restate that. There's a muscle here called the anconeus, I believe. And yeah, I've just added a bit too much mass, I think, where it's a little bit bonier. Ah, come on. I'll just go with that. Just go with that. Let's make this look a little bit touch less straight. Touch less straight. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh wow. Wow. Wow, we've got a fan. We've got a celebrity fan. Firestorm has a celebrity fan. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Oh. Do you know what? That's a crazy thing, like all the sorts of degrees of separation. I know some proper, like, heavyweights have seen the work of Firestorm and seen what we're doing here. It's really rather cool. Cool thing to be a part of. Unfortunately, on that note, I am going to be away for roughly a month. Who's a celebrity fan? I don't know. Can we name drop? I mean, I can name drop. I can name drop for myself. So this isn't through Firestorm. It's through the other company which I'm running. I'm not the other company I'm running with a friend. I don't run Firestorm, just to be clear. I'm fucking this right up. But I run a horror creature company with my friend. And he's got Junji Ito's phone number. And Kara as well. See, oh my god, those are some name drops, aren't they? But celebrity fan, yeah. Yeah, we just found out we've got a celebrity fan. Do you know who it is? It's Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Christopher Nolan dropped into our stream. He was like, "Thank you for telling me to make the Odyssey. When is your stream on? So I can lurk." He's like, "Well, we are in the middle of our press tour, and I'm meeting some very famous people, but yeah, yeah. I actually, he's a big Twitch fan. I hear, massive fan of Twitch. Christopher Nolan. That and Guillermo del Toro. In fact, I believe at that event where he said "fuck AI," I think the full unredacted version was "fuck AI and watch Twitch." That's exactly what it was. So, yeah. Aren't we all lucky? Well, Guillermo del Toro's in here as well. But he doesn't say anything because he's shy. He's too shy. You know, Guillermo, I know you're there. Hi. Come work with us. But yeah. Who else as well? You know, I think I've seen the Pope in here sometimes as well. Yeah, that was a big deal. You know, when the Pope turned up in the chat. That was crazy. Yeah, we were like, "Don't you have like mass to go to or something?" And he was like, "No, I just wanted to show up on stream to support Firestorm Studio." So yeah, I know we've got lots and lots of celebrity fans. We're so lucky. We're so lucky, and of course, you're all celebrities in our minds. You're all famous or about to be. Oh, well, maybe that could be an alternate career for me. PR by Peter. So this is a hand I reuse all the time. It's actually kind of, I don't know, it's kind of awkward to lift up your middle finger like that, like it is here, in case any of you wanted to try. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, if you didn't know, they named a whole industry after me. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, you know, it's lucky I stay so grounded, you know, despite having a whole industry named after me, you know. Yes. This hand needs to be doing something. Ah, God. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you for following. Jesus Christ, that alert scared me. There you go. If you haven't subscribed yet, and I don't know it's coming, you get to jump scare me live. So, thank you. Be with Donnie. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Oh God, we're nearly at 850 followers. I think when I first joined back at the start of the year, I think it was like 400 and something. So, thank all of you so much. It's awesome. It's awesome. Now, this has been a lot of fun this year. Been a lot of fun. So I only started streaming in January, and it's been really cool. It's going really well. Pat's finished his ZBrush series. Oh God, what's happening there? Okay. So yeah, that started at the start of the year. Yeah, I don't know. It's all going really well. Yeah. Hope the studio is going from strength to strength. I don't know. I don't know if you've met Heather, but I think she's unstoppable. She's one of those people. You're like, yeah. I think whatever you want to do, you're going to do. It just gives that impression. So, yeah, hopefully, it all goes from strength to strength. I'm always shouting out. I'll always shout at the fellow streamers here. Yeah, loads and loads of really cool streamers. I think last week we had like 10, 11 streams. Can you imagine if you watched all of those, like how much you'd learn? It's crazy. And I don't know, they're all definitely much I don't know, sometimes I feel like I make no sense. But if you watch the other guys, they definitely make more sense. They're a bit less unhinged than I am. So yeah, do make sure you check out some of the other streams. But yeah. I said sadly I will be gone for a month. I've just got some stuff to sort out. And in the middle of that time, I'm going to China. Yes, I think I am. I think I am. But sort of don't let me know things until the last minute. But for now, I think I'm going to China. So, yeah. That'll be fandabidozi. Qingdao, apparently. Qingdao. Do you know where it is? It's between Shanghai and Beijing. So that's pretty much it's pretty much in the east. I think if you were to swim, yeah, if you were to swim from if you were to jump into the ocean from Qingdao, I think you'd sort of end up in North Korea. So Yeah. But as I said, we'll see, because I've not heard very much yet. I've been told I'm going. I've got a schedule and all that. How the hell did you know that? That is crazy. Because I've been like, I don't know when anyone's Qingdao. I don't know where like Qingdao is. I've never heard of it. I've heard of Shanghai, Beijing, all that stuff. But yes, that's right. There's a German brewery in Qingdao. I know, but even so. Oh wow. Well, Entschuldigung. To say we're multilingual here at Tormenta de Fuego. Well, I'm definitely. I feel I'm going to visit the German brewery, because it feels like. I mean, it looks really cool. It looks like a sort of steampunk. It looks like a sort of steampunk building. Yeah, it looks super cool. So I'll be wanting to check that out. So what else do you know about Qingdao? Should I see? Is there like a famous brand of beer from Qingdao? Qingdao beer. China's second largest brewery and accounts for half of China's Tsingtao Brewery. Wow. Okay. I mean, I hate beer. But yeah, you can buy Tsingtao beer from here. Wow. But it does look cool. It does look cool. Isn't that a cool building? Look. Isn't that cool? It does look very cool. Yeah. So I mean, steampunk. Avramovsky. Hey man. Yeah, I know. We're just talking about the German beer brewery in China. How is it in Moldova? I know. What, you're a fan of beer? Well, perhaps you should go in my place. Ah, you don't drink anymore. Ah, that's a shame. Ah, beer. Oh god, this is like really awkward. So yeah, I think this sculpt is nearly done. Hence why I'm messing about with his fingers. I know if it's a sort of thing. I could just like repaint that. I could just like repaint this hand. So I don't know why I'm messing around so much. Ah, thank you, man. They're actually some old fingers that I kit bashed from before. They're old fingers from before. Bum bum ba da 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 da. You know, I just realised I don't know. I've been playing this music for ages. I've only just realised like how inappropriate it is for a horror stream. It's so cheery. What do you think, guys? Would you like some dark music next time? Oh, thank you, man. You're very kind. Everyone here is so nice. You know, when I first joined, Patricia was telling me, oh, you know, you're going to have to put up with the trolls and people like spamming the chat and all of that stuff. And I'm really disappointed because I've not had any of that. You know, it'd be really funny to just swear at someone, you know, spend 2 hours just swearing at someone in the chat and then ban them. There's been no music the entire stream. Oh my god, has there not been any music the entire stream? I've been listening to music the entire stream. Let me see. Let me see if I can sort that out. Really? Can you hear it now? Yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Oh well. It doesn't seem to have hurt the stream. This is what I mean. I could spend the whole night yakking to myself and no one would know. You know, no one would. And yeah, no one would realise. I know, Twitch is fun. Twitch is a good community. Okay, well. I'm just going to unbalance the pose a little bit. Actually, I think I might save him out at this stage. Okay, actually, I think I'll just leave him at this stage. So here we are. He'll be done maybe next week or in a week or so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell? Can you tell? I can tell I'm not functioning properly right now. I've lost it. I mean, I can certainly hear the music. Maybe that's why I've been driven slightly insane by this cheery music. So I could have played any music. I could have played any music. Oh god, this is a bit of a jam. Because no one can hear it. Okay. Well, I will be on for a little bit more. And then oh, this guy again. Okay. Let's see what we can make of this. It's really funny. I think I just sort of like the hole in the side there more than the actual thing itself. do? Oh God, I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. I swear this stream is basically me barely holding on for 2 hours. I'm trying to do something weird and sort of kind of gross for his neck here. God, this is a banging tune I'm listening to that no one else can hear. I've got a sort of wall of sound thing going on here. Okie doke. Well, I don't know how this guy will turn out, to be honest. Oh my god, let me turn this down. This is getting a bit intense, this music here. This music that no one's been hearing for a whole hour. Yeah, so I guess you're probably going to have to wait a while for this to see how this guy turns out. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to be away for a month or so. Or just under a month now. But there's plenty of cool streams. Very, very busy schedule. I think Heather's still streaming 3 times a week. So if any of you are into sort of more hardcore, like I said, brush sculpting, go for that. But yeah, I'll be back here towards the end of August. So keep an eye out for me then. But otherwise, yeah, subscribe here. Join the Discord if you haven't done so already. There's loads of cool stuff and where all the Firestorm team hang out. And yeah, thank you all for joining this evening. I really appreciate it. And yeah, have a wonderful evening, everyone. And thank you so much for joining. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Nice to meet you, Hubris69. And all of you. Yeah, I'll be back. I will be back. Don't you worry. But thanks for asking, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, see you all later. Have a great August.